Alright guys, this is like my 5th time recording this intro because my computer is bugging or something, but basically I got bullied into using my actual voice because these comments right here are the only 2 comments on my channel. Got tired of me using the fucking Morgan fucking Freeman voice, so here I am. Honestly, I can't blame them. I got kind of tired of listening to an old dude talk about like the most dangerous fruits in the world for like 10 minutes. Like honestly, it was putting me to sleep. So yeah, maybe those comments are right. So here I am. Basically today we're talking about the most stolen cars in America in 2025 because the rest of the world does not matter apparently. Let's get into it. Now, why do people steal cars, you may ask? A few reasons. Most of it comes down to you're broke, you're stupid, or you want to look cool. Most of it is just you're broke though. One reason people steal cars is because they have to, they have to get to work, they have to get their kids to school, so they just steal a car, But honestly, like, if they're working at a minimum wage job, I don't know if it's worth a felony for, I don't know if it's worth going to jail for pulling up to a Target to work. Like, honestly, like, if my job told me I had to steal a fucking car and, like, commit a felony to get to work, honestly, I'm quitting that job. My shit's not worth dying over, you know what I'm saying? Like, if someone else can have my job, I won't complain. But, I guess if you gotta do what you gotta do, then, you should do it. I'm not saying you should steal cars, but I'm saying I guess I understand if you gotta have to. All right, another reason people steal cars is I've spent countless hours, analyzing Lil Durk, King Von lyrics, basically a forensic expert on the topic. But basically, one thing I heard, they steal cars to do, drive-bys, spin the block, shoot the ops, commit burglaries, you know what I'm saying? All the basic stuff you do in game. But yeah, they'd be stealing Hellcats, Trackhawks, all that cool shit. But they need to steal cars because if they do it in their cars, then the police are gonna track it down or some shit. I don't know, or maybe they just want to look cool. I don't know, because I don't know them personally, but yeah, I can just use my forensics skills to do that. Another reason people steal cars is to go to street takeovers. People love to go to the hood, block off intersections, and then do donuts around the intersections until the tires run out, and then they burn like stolen cars. Because replacing the tires is obviously more expensive than just replacing the car, so they just burn it anyways. Honestly, staple of the hood. The 2020s, 200 years, people are gonna look back and be like, damn, those people were fucking stupid. So most of this comes down to just like not a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Because in this economy, cars are expensive, so you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's get into the list. All right, number 10, we got the Kia Sportage. I don't know if y'all have seen the Kia boys, but if y'all go to Detroit or like anywhere in Texas, you're gonna see a bunch of fucking people in a Kia. I think about this, right? When people steal sport cars, like they do a bunch of cool shit, right? They drift them, they do donuts, they race them. Now the Kia boys, they do fucking none of that. They steal a car or a bunch of Kias or something, and they risk going to jail. And what they do is they go to fucking civilian neighborhoods. They get the wheel and they just go like, and they fucking record it, and they're like, and they post it, and it's like, and they probably have someone hanging out the window while they just go like they're not even fucking like drifting or anything. They're just, what the fuck is the point? Like, you look like basic traffic doing that. That shit look corny. But yeah, basically, they're the Kia boys. They're basically they're basically unstoppable. They just be stealing Kias, any type of Kias. If you have a Kia and you live in Detroit, you're not safe. And if you ever see one of these park, it's like a clown car. You're about to see like 8 people get out of it. Like, I don't even know if it's possible. But I saw a video of like a cop, like, at a light next to one of these Kia boy cars with like 8 people in the car. And they threw a fucking bottle at the cop car and then drove away. And you know what the cop did? The cop drove the fucking other direction. He did not want to deal with that shit. That's how bad it is in Detroit. But yeah, that's the Kia Sportage, number 10, with 15,000 theft, 2025. All right, next up we got the Ford F-150. Now, this one makes a little bit of sense. They're kind of useful, but most of the people that drive trucks, like they don't even use it for useful shit. That shit has never seen dirt. I mean, I live in the Midwest, so like it's a little different here, so some people will. But every farmer, like, let me tell you, they can definitely afford trucks. They do not need to be stealing trucks. If you're even like remotely related, if you're share the same last name as a fucking farmer in my state, like they will send you a check every month if you tell them that. Like, they love farmers here. Let me tell you. And also, here's another thing: if you try to steal a truck from someone, especially around here, 90% chance it's going to be some redneck, or not a redneck, because, I mean, my dad is. If you try to steal a truck from someone around here, 90% chance they have a shotgun, and they do not give a fuck about you or anyone behind you if you try stealing their truck. So they going to blow you up. You can't, these aren't even fast. Like, they'll top out at like 100. What crimes are you committing in these? Like, are you stealing pigs from someone? Like, are you stealing, like, livestock? What do you do with that? Like, what do you need a truck for? I get, like, the cartel, like, they need trucks because they have, like, machine guns in the back and shit. So I guess that has something to do with it. But this is America. This not like anywhere. I mean, I don't know. All right, anyways, yeah, 15,000 things stolen. Next up, we got the Kia Forte. Again, the Kia boys. I guess they back at it. I guess there's 16,000 people that wanted to steal a Kia Forte for some reason. I guess they're gas efficient, but if you're gonna steal a car, like at least steal something cool, like a Hellcat or something. Don't steal a fucking Kia Sportage. Like imagine like pulling up to a fucking like lot with your friend. And you're like, yo, we're about to strike this car. And there's like, oh shit, there's a Lambo. Oh shit, there's a fucking Trackhawk. Your bro's like, yo, dude, look at the fucking Kia Forte. Like we're risking 15 years here. You want to steal a fucking Kia Forte? At least look cool doing it. You're in jail. And like the guy next to you like robbed someone. And he's like, what are you in for? I'm like, oh, I stole a Kia Forte. I needed to get groceries with it. No one's gonna respect you in there for stealing a fucking Kia Forte. At least steal something that's like cool. All right, next up we got the Honda Civic. Let me tell you, apparently 20,000 people want to steal these, and just this year. This year's like not even halfway over, and there's 20,000 of these stolen. I've never even seen 20,000 Honda Civics in my life. But if you steal one of these, I know exactly what color it is. I know it's fucking silver. I know you live on food stamps. I know it has a loud exhaust, and I know exactly what your house looks like. I had a friend with the Civic. He gutted the entire interior. He like removed the whole exhaust. Like half the car is fucking missing. Like you could if you're sitting in the back, you could put your hand down where the coupler is supposed to be, and you could accidentally touch the tire. Like I wouldn't even want to steal one of these things because half of them are missing half the fucking car. Like who wants this shit? And most of them are manual, so I know half the thieves that hop in these are like, oh. All right, next up we got the Honda Accord. 20,000 of these stolen. Again, like I don't know why anyone want to steal these. If you're gonna steal something, like at least make it cool. Because if you get pulled over, you're cooked anyways. You might as well be able to drive away from the police. Like if you get pulled over in a Honda Accord and they're like, yo, where's your registration? And you try to dip, the police are gonna fucking put on cruise control and follow behind you until you run out of gas. You're not going nowhere in that. So like at least get something cool that can get away. 20,000 these stolen. Again, we got the Kia Soul. 21,000 these stolen. The Kia Boys Mafia, they're just everywhere, Kia Soul. This is the fucking lamest car that you could possibly steal. I don't know who the fuck would want to buy one of these. Honestly, if I had a Kia Soul, it makes sense why they get stolen. I will leave that shit in my driveway with all the fucking doors open. I'll leave the keys in it. I'll put up a fucking sign that says, please steal this shit. Like, I would not want this shit either. If I was a thief and I saw that shit and I stole cars and I saw a fucking Kia Soul with the fucking doors open, I'm like, I'm passing up on that shit, low key. All right, next up we got the Silverado 1500. 23,000 fucking thieves or something. Again, rednecks. I don't know what they're using this for. Probably some cartel shit. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, 23,000 these stolen. Not much to say about these. Again, I guess they're common, so you blend in, especially around here. Can anyone guess what number fucking 2 is? Let me tell you, it's a fucking Kia. 30,000 these are stolen. Like, how bad are fucking Kias that people just let people steal them? Like, they just honestly, who buys a Kia? Like, that's another. You're telling me 30,000 people got their shit stolen, much just bought a fucking new Kia Optima? Like, are we dead ass? Who the fuck goes to a fucking dealership and is like, I'm gonna drive out here with a fucking Kia Optima? Even a Honda Civic is gonna be cheaper and probably cooler than that shit. And apparently these fucking suck because people just let them take them. It's like Halloween. If you're a fucking thief, people just you go down the street, a bunch of Kias, like, oh shit. Next up, we got the Hyundai. I don't know the fuck you say it. I don't know Korean. Sonata. 43,000 thefts. Apparently, the news reported that the Kia boys are mainstream enough that the fucking news reported that Hyundai Sonatas were being striked by the fucking Kia boys. Which is something interesting because if no one noticed by the fucking name, these are not fucking Kias, alright? And apparently there's a lawsuit against Hyundai, whatever, because of how bad the security in these things are. Which brings us to number 1, Hyundai Elantra. 48,000 thefts this year. If I were one of these, honestly, yeah, I'm letting someone steal it. Like, this shit, is lame as hell. I mean, the Elantra N's kind of cool, but it's like, are you serious, bro? You bought a new Elantra N. You could have bought a fucking Mustang. You bought a fucking Elantra N. You just know someone with glasses drives them. I won't lie. But yeah, that's all I'd say about the Hyundai Elantra. Bottom line to this, steal something cooler. Lil Durk doesn't rap about fucking doing drive-bys out of fucking Honda Civics. No, he talks about spinning the block in Trackhawks. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna steal something and risk going to prison for a few years, at least make it look fucking cool. At least steal a fucking Mustang or a fucking Lamborghini or some shit. Not no fucking Hyundai Elantra. Are we dead ass right now? If I hear a rap song and they're talking about doing a fucking drive-by out of a Kia, I'm turning that shit off. You're lame as hell. I don't give a fuck. You sound like a fucking nerd. And most of these cars ain't even fast either. What the fuck are you doing if you commit the crime and 12 get behind? You're not going anywhere in a fucking truck. I'm gonna give you some advice. If anyone's watching and planning on stealing a car, let me tell you, these are 3 cars that I'd pick to steal. Alright, number 1, a sport bike. You can steal these things pretty easily. You can just pick them up, take them to a truck. I guess that's maybe why people steal trucks, too. They can steal sport bikes. I don't know. It's that easy. Another thing, 12 does not try to chase them. In my city, I listen to the scanner sometimes. And if they see two sport bikes going down the highway, they're like, I'm not fucking pursuing that. We're gonna look out. And like they don't care. They're not even gonna try that. They're quick as fuck. Like I said, that's why 12 doesn't try with them. And they're badass. Like imagine like robbing a bank and hopping on a fucking like Gixxer. Like that shit would look cool as hell. Like let's be honest here. Like I guess like crime bad and shit, but like it can look cool. The only downside of these is they're manual, and I guess a lot of people that commit crimes ain't that smart anyway. So I don't know if they're gonna know how to drive a manual. All right, number 2 we got Trackhawks. A lot of room for people. They blend in well. They're like mom cars, but they quick as fuck and they sound cool. Like that sounds like something a criminal should own. A fucking Trackhawk. Final pick, we got a Hellcat. You know, if you see a Charger on the road, you just know you're in for some bullshit. It's either a fucking cop, and if it's a state trooper and a Charger, just know he's about to hand you the fucking Declaration of Independence because of your fucking blinker light out or some shit. Or it's some young kid who thinks he's a fucking he's about to cut up in traffic with the fucking V6 Charger that his parents just bought him. Or it's someone from the hood, or it's fucking stolen. Whoever's driving the Charger, just know there's like a 1 in 30 chance it's some old white dude. Other than that, you're getting fucking arrested, you're getting driven off the road, you're getting fucking crashed into. Or you're getting your car fucking stolen. You're like, if you drive a Kia apparently, like, and you see a Charger, maybe you should drive away from that shit. And I always hear them, like, you know the one Lil Durk song? Hellcats and Trackhawks. You know what I'm saying? He wrecked with that shit for a reason, you know, it's a good car to steal. Bottom line, these thieves need to steal some better cars, you know? Who the fuck is striking a fucking Kia Optima? Apparently 30,000 people are, which is some bullshit. Like, at least pick a cool fucking car. Like, I'm not risking going to jail to drive a fucking Kia Soul. But yeah, that's gonna be the video. Shout out those fucking people in my comments for saying this is fucking AI. I'm not fucking AI, alright? So chill the fuck out. Yeah.